What's up, welcome back to Nostalgia. Dave here with a review of Holly Humberstone's second album, Cruel World. It's been about 2.5 years since that debut album, Paint My Bedroom Black, and Holly Humberstone has been someone that I've been tipping for a while to become a big pop star. Of course, a few years back at this point, she won the Rising Star Award at the Brits. She's opened up for Olivia Rodrigo and now Taylor Swift on tour. But most importantly, the music has backed it up and is why I have so much confidence in thinking she's going to become a lot bigger. Holly Humberstone's second album, Cruel World, represents the big leap that we've been expecting from the singer. At this point, I'm expecting Holly to take a Gracie Abrams-esque leap forward in terms of her commercial performance and her general popularity. Simply put, she's the latest in this run of talented pop singer-songwriters, and with her music on this new album, the vocal melodies are here, the songwriting is here. There are a ton of great tracks on this album, which is clearly her best project to date. And previous comments about her making sad girl music don't really apply anymore, because I feel like the music is a lot more multifaceted at this point. She's always had the vocal melodies. There's always been just a lot of inherent talent there. I think of the song Scarlet from a few years back that just really grabs you. With Cruel World, there's a lot of really impressive songs that I think have hit potential. Whether it be the title track or White Noise or the more throwback Red Chevy, I think it's really just a matter of time before a lot more people start talking about her. So kind of just going through the songs here, again, I like just about everything I heard with this album. Definitely one of my favorite albums of the year thus far. The first song, So It Starts, you have this acoustic strumming, but it actually, I think, is more of like a cello. It's like orchestral stuff going on, and the strings start to really swell. The song ends up having a really great build. I like the way the drums finally drop in, becomes a pretty nice tempo, and then eventually towards the end, you have this kind of glitchy drop where the vocals get a little bit more distorted. Very cool song. To Love Somebody, I think this song could be a hit. You hear those drums right away. It's a very catchy tempo, a little bit of vocal call and response. I think the chorus is strong. As I mentioned, the title track, Cruel World, this is just a banger. This is a banger synth pop track. I like those background vocals that pop in here and there. Just a big highlight for me. Die Happy, first like real mid-tempo song here. It's solid. White Noise, though, this is another banger. I love the chorus. I think the production here is very tight. You have these catchy drums with the guitar. It sounds tremendous. I think this is a clear highlight. You have Lucy here, which is named after Holly's sister. More of an acoustic song, but the melody is just familiar. I couldn't quite place it, but there's the vocal melody there that's still quite catchy. Red Chevy, I think this is my favorite song. You have this hand clap right away. Man, I think structure-wise, though, this song really knocks it out. The pre-chorus is just tremendous. I love that melody there, a little bit of vocal flair that Holly gives you in that section of the song. Very catchy stuff. And then just an incredible chorus with these really hard drums. I ran back this song several times. I think it's awesome. Drunk Dialing, this is okay. Probably my least favorite song on the whole album. Then you have Peachy, which is a quieter, more somber piano ballad, definitely slower. But I think the pre-chorus moment here, if it's Peachy now, like still some really sticky stuff with this song, even though it's a slower, more ballady song overall. And on that pre-chorus, you have these male background vocals that are kind of echoing Holly's vocals. Really nice stuff there. I think that was a really great moment on the song and one of the coolest little touches on the whole album. Blue Dream, you have the kick drum and bass kind of roaring back with that song. Beauty Pageant, the last track here, closing us out with these orchestral strings once again. It's a fun flourish on the closer. There's some nice keys as well, and the drums popping on the final stretch. It really doesn't go out with a whimper. I think it's a really nice closer. So yeah, at this point, Holly, she signed to Polydor and under Universal Music Group as a result. She's about to do Coachella. Like, I think this is the album. I think this is the time. You think of what happened with Gracie Abrams, where all of a sudden That's So True was, what was it, one of the 10 most streamed songs of the year 2 years ago, right? Just became absolutely mammoth all of a sudden. And yes, Holly's operating within the Taylor Swift orbit. Just about everybody who does the singer-songwriter pop these days does. But she's also been embraced by Olivia. She's been embraced by Taylor, opening up for both of them. And I think she's just making music that really appeals to those sensibilities, but it doesn't come across as bland to me either. I think there's a rasp, a texture to the way she sings that makes her sound more unique, even if she's operating, especially with this album, operating in some more familiar genre conceits. So I'm a fan for sure, and I'm really rooting for her. I mean, I've been rooting for her ever since I first heard Scarlet. I was like, that's talent. You can hear it right there. And I think this album is really primed to be a lot bigger than Paint My Bedroom Black at the very least. But let me know, what did you think of Holly Humberstone's Cruel World? What did you think of this album? Do you agree she's on the path to stardom? Let me know. And for more music reviews, subscribe. And I'll see you next time.